Hi, YouTube. Get my AirPod out. Hi, YouTube. Welcome. Honda Harley Girl, HHG, one half of Chibuchi, HHG. Yes, we are live right now on YouTube. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Let's see. I want to do something to get the conversation rolling. Welcome, everyone. I'll show this one. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Chibuchi HHG channel. I am HHG, one half of Chibuchi HHG. Let's do a sound check. And while I'm doing that, y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Sound check right now. I got my fan going because it's really hot without it. I got my fan going. Yeah, really hot without it. Sound check is great. All right, let me share this live. Sound check. On live. Facebook, yeah, YouTube live. I'm gonna send y'all the link. Copy. She in here. Send. YouTube now has this option where you can message each other within YouTube, and I love it. I love it. Hi, YouTube. I'm not gonna start talking till people get in here. Hi, somebody's in here. Where are you watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. And let me share the link. We're gonna go yard bag. That song is stuck in my head. All right, sense. Share the live. Welcome to the live. It is HHG, one half of Chibuchi HHG. I'm going to be talking about hardships of long distance relationships, all things long distance relationships. Who keep walking in here? Oh, whew. Okay, that's real. Welcome to the live. That's so cool how you can message each other in YouTube now. I've been waiting on this feature. Thank God this feature is here. It keeps it within the app. But anyways, I'll look at that later. All right, welcome to the live, y'all. The topic today, say, show. The hard truths about long distance relationships. Because if you don't know, I and Chibuchi are in a long distance relationship, long distance marriage, really. No, not really. We are. So in a long distance marriage. And it can be tough. The comments. Hey, oh hey. Is that Davey? I don't know who that is. Hi, friend. Welcome to the live. Okay. Let me see, at least get Chibuchi in here. I'm on live. Welcome. I got to look up here. I'm trying to look at the computer screen. I got a good little setup today. I'm proud of myself. So I'm using a GoPro camera because the camera on the laptop is just bad. It's so grainy. Like when I finish the live video, when recording on the laptop, I just hate to look at it because the picture is not good. But right now I'm using the GoPro. Key roll 10. Here we got the 10. And we coming live today. So last time I was live, we chatted. We chatted about a lot of things. But it's always about the Chibuchis and people that's like us. People who are in long distance relationships, specifically with a Nigerian partner. So I'm American. Chibuchi is Nigerian. And we've been together since 2023, I believe. Yep, it's going on 3 years. It has been 3 years. That's crazy. Time flies. So it's been 3 years. Been married for 1 year. And we live apart. We're in long distance relationships. We are in a long distance marriage. We're going through the immigration process. Nigeria is still on ban for entering the US. We do have our paperwork in line, so we in line for the whole immigration process, but it's at a halt. What else describes us? Oh, we love travel. So we met in Cyprus, which is a country in Turkey. So he was living there and I met him over there. So travel and really getting into traveling to Nigeria, traveling to Africa. I've only visited Nigeria so far. And I would love to see other parts of Africa. So that's what this channel is all about. Yes, it's been 3 years. So God did. God did. It breaks my heart. They didn't believe in us. I love that song. We used to kill that song when I was in Nigeria. Chibuchi started it, and then it became like I got locked in on it. It was like a song you wake up to, and when you feeling some type of way, that's a song you play. God did. DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, who else? Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. Okay, welcome Chibuchi. So the last time I was on live, we discussed how you all want me to talk more about long distance relationships and just sharing my experience, things I'm learning, because this is brand new to me. I am no professional on long distance dating or long distance relationships. This is my first and my last long distance relationship. All right. But I've been learning. I actually found a Reddit group on this exact topic. So I want to share that with y'all today and just talk about some of the struggles of long distance relationships. So the first one, because we've been feeling this one lately, loneliness, feeling lonely. So you know what sucks is having a partner, having a man, having a husband, and you're not able to be with them. You're not able to touch them, hug them, love on them, be around them, see them in the physical. I think that's one of the hardest things to this whole long distance marriage. And I realized, especially creating this YouTube channel, is that we are not alone. So loneliness can be, how I want to say this, it can be within, it can be physical. And I don't think, I know how I feel. I'm not lonely on the inside. For one, I'm my own best friend. So I can constantly and always talk to myself. I got God, I got family. But when it comes to family and people, that's outside. So what I'm saying is that you can have inner loneliness and or physical loneliness. And when it comes to my long distance marriage, I think it's more of a physical loneliness. You want to hug a man sometimes or just be embraced by masculinity. When your man is not here, you can't do that. You can hug male people, but it's not the same. Like hugging your daddy versus hugging your husband, your partner it's a different type of hug, in my opinion. It's a different type of feeling because when you hugging, like you transferring energy. So the physical is what I'm experiencing, and I'm not feeling the internal loneliness because I have God, I have myself, I have a good mental health. I know how to, I do, but also I know how to maintain my mental health without having someone there. I can do it by myself. You are absolutely right, Miss, and I miss hugging you, Kiki. Oh, I miss hugging you too. I'm drinking some green tea with a little splash of milk. It done cooled off now. Take this tea bag out. So yeah, loneliness is a big part of this journey. And I didn't even think about that. I'm an independent person, so I know how to be alone. I like being alone. Mm, thank you, friend. So I'm able to cope with the loneliness. I know how to cope with the loneliness. I got my own hobby. I can hop on my motorcycle and go for a ride and really hug the wind if I wanted to. So I have my ways. So that's one thing you have to do in long distance and really any relationship. You got to have your own life so that you aren't so lonely. You're not codependent on being with your husband because for us, we don't know. We do know, and I'm not going to sidebar with this, but we don't know when he's going to be able to get his visa, come over here, get his green card, and then become a citizen. That process is at a halt, so that's why we don't know, and it may take a very, very long time. But we are not waiting until Trump give us access. There's other places in the world to be, and like I said, this channel is also all about travel. We can travel to be together. So we ain't waiting on it. This loneliness is really temporary, and I see the time just shortening and shortening. I don't think I want to be long distance marriage for much longer. Mm-mm. I miss you, Chibuchi. I miss waking up, having somebody catering to me. Child, I haven't had that feeling since a child when your mama took care of you. I want to be catered to. I'm entering my I want to be catered to by my husband's season. And of course I reciprocate the love. But I get tired of doing everything. Well said, you have to keep yourself busy. Let me pull it up. Well said, you have to keep yourself busy on productive and positive things. We can't be lonely for a forever. It's just a moment. Agreed. Thank you, Chibuchi. Thank you, sis. Yes, child. Chibuchi. You inspired me because you was on live, you was doing your self-care, and you still got that tongue scraper I brought us to Cyprus. I was like, where's my tongue scraper? And I found it in my carry-on travel bag. And I pulled it right on out today. I said, my Chibuchi, keeping that tongue clean. You got to keep the tongue clean too. You get a tongue scraper. So yesterday you reminded me and I pulled mine out today. So yeah, back to long distance relationships. I think loneliness is a big one. in any relationship, any part of life, you can feel lonely. Have y'all ever felt lonely? Y'all let me know in the comment. Let me know. Have you ever felt lonely in any type of situation, any relationship? Let me stick to long distance relationships. Have you been in a long distance relationship? Have you ever felt lonely in a relationship? Let me know in the comment section. LOL. I've had that for 3 years. I scrape my son every day. Period. That's good hygiene practice. I love it. Let me know, Chibuchi. Let me know. Have you ever felt lonely? Have you, or do you ever feel lonely when you're in a relationship? Anybody, somebody. I know you have, because I have. We're all human, and people need people. What do I miss about my partner? I think I said it. Being catered to. That's what I miss. Cook. Chibuchi knows how to cook. You wash clothes. You like to keep a clean house. I love that. Top notch. Like, that stuff I already do myself. I was taught how to do that. But then having your partner, your man, having those same habits, those same good qualities, I miss that the most. Yes. Okay. So no one R3X3, you said yes, you felt lonely before in a relationship. So the question I ask is, have you ever felt lonely in a relationship? And I have too. And that's why I ain't with them fools no more. I do not want to feel lonely. And I think the worst thing is being in love so bad with a person, wanting it to work, wanting to be with this person, seeing all the red signs, but still want that person. And then on top of that, you just throw like a glob of loneliness. What the was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, when you look back at that's trippy. Why would you do that to yourself? Because if you're lonely in a relationship, I feel like the relationship is not going so well. I see loneliness as a negative thing when it pertains to a relationship. I shouldn't feel lonely in a relationship because I feel like I'm single at that point. I'm doing everything solo. I ain't got no partner. So why are we carrying on with this? Feels like time together is never enough. Yes. You can say that again. Yeah, because those 4 months I did in Nigeria with Chibuchi flew by. Flew freaking by. Next thing I know, we trying to squeeze everything back into my suitcase and get me to the airport to make the flight on time. I remember that vividly. Yeah. Feels like time together is never enough. It's never enough. Because once you leave your partner, y'all going separate ways for God knows how long. It takes time to plan a trip. It takes money to plan a trip. So it's like going back to reality. And it all right. If you're going back to your reality, so what was that I just had? I guess a temporary reality. Yeah. There's never enough time. It feels like it. Even though we are getting the same 24 hours. That's 4 months together. It was a lot of bonding moments together. That's true. Look at Chibuchi. I love how you see the positive in it. And it was positive. It was. We have the memories, like you said. But then you gotta split ways and go back to that loneliness. And like the first couple months, you good. You was like, okay, I just got back from a vacation. That's when you can say, oh, I just got back in town. Oh, I just got back from Africa. I just got back. And then eventually that just parts fall off and it is no longer just. It's, well, I saw my husband earlier this year, or I saw my husband a year ago. So that time moves really fast. I don't know if I would have been able to leave. I get that. I'm laughing. I'm thinking about my own situation. Child, I had to get back to the money. I had to get back to some American food. But I could miss all that, right? I had to get back for my sister's graduation. So it was kind of like a reason why I had to leave. But yeah, it'd be hard to leave. It definitely is hard to leave. So yeah, one of the hardest things about long distance is not having your person physically present during important moments. That's true. Bad days at work, family emergencies. That family emergencies, I be thinking about that all the time. Like if something happens to me, my husband's not gonna be able to be by my side. Celebrations, true. We got Juneteenth coming up. And even though I'm missing all these memories, holidays, birthdays with each other, it allows me to fantasize about what it's gonna be like. I do a lot of fantasizing. I'm like, ooh, when Chico Chi, we get in one place, or he gets to America, we go do RV life. I'm gonna go visit Yellowstone. We'll go to California for the first time with each other. New York City. Going inside all the different nooks and crannies of the city, taking the subway together, going to Paris together. So it gives me opportunity to fantasize. Birthday celebrations. One of my biggest fantasies is going on a cruise with my husband. And I got it down to the which cruise line. We're gonna go on Virgin Cruise Line, get a balcony, get the drink package, and just be lit the whole time. That's one of my fantasies. I'm almost to the point like I'm not doing any more cruises until I go on a cruise with my man. Going on a cruise with my man. That's one of my favorite fantasies. So it's coming. $1 million challenge. We must get it. Yes. Okay. So we are on, what do you call it? That was the end of season 1 of the $1 million challenge. We're coming back with season 2 of the $1 million challenge. That was the end of the season. I realized getting to that millie is it's coming though. So we're still trying to get to that millie to get the Trump card. And season 2 is coming real soon. We're actually creating season 2. And I think I want to group some of the days together so the numbers are bigger because I know I got some feedback. People want to see those big numbers. Well, I'm working in the flesh and the physical. And I'm on a new business venture right now. So I'm going to produce the days with bigger numbers. So season 2 is coming for the $1 million challenge. Let's get this money, honey. I can't wait to see you guys back together. Me too, girly. Thank you. I got to show y'all something. All right, soon. Okay. We both been on the screen together. Yes. I know. I miss Chibuchi. I low key miss some Nigerian food. Oh, okay. What I'm looking for. I want to show y'all something funny. It's funny to me. I love it. I freaking love it. But when I said girly, it reminded me of what I'm about to show y'all. hmm So yeah, loneliness, but ooh, I'll try it the other way. Okay, I'll come back to what I want to show y'all. I can't get it up right now. Loneliness. So that's one thing I get through the loneliness. I fantasize. I fantasize about all the milestones we're gonna make, all the trips we're going to take, the family we're gonna produce, the houses we're gonna live in. I fantasize about going back to Nigeria. One of you ladies told me to cook a Nigerian dish. I'm gonna do that real soon. I want to make sure I get all the ingredients. I need to get all the ingredients. Does anybody know where I could get African ingredients from the States? I need an African food shop. That's what I need. Anybody know any online African restaurant? I mean African grocery store? I need to do I'm gonna do that with y'all right now. And I really am gonna come live a lot more often because I love coming live. I love talking to the people. I just don't do it. I just don't do it, and I got to do better. Okay, so let's look at this really quick. In Colombia, let's see. This is not near me. I asked near me. Oh, Two Notch Road. They have an international grocery store. I'm looking for African. You know what? I can call them. I think I'm gonna call them. God dang it. And if I would get on live more, I would really know how to work this. I feel like every time I'm up here, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so I guess I gotta remove it, and then we're gonna add. Okay. There we go. This is what I'm looking at. Let me just do this. Period. I don't do it now. I won't do it. 661 7699. Period. Let's see if they sell African products like crayfish. What else I need? I don't even know what I need. You sent it to me, Chibuchi. I wish I could ship some ingredients for you, honey. I know, right? Me too. Safari African Market in Miami. Okay. Well, these folks ain't even answering the phone. Okay. Because I'm actually taking a trip to Miami real soon. Let me take a picture of that. Might as well get it while I'm there. Safari African Market in Miami. I miss Miami a little bit, just a little bit. Safari African. Okay, the market in Miramar. Period. I think I found it. All right, Safari African and International Market Miramar. Yeah, let's look at some of their pictures. A goosey powder. Yes, they have it. They have one thing I see I probably need. You know what? I was on the way to Nigeria and my driver said the Nigerian community is building up in Fort Lauderdale area. Hmm. Go back to South Florida, maybe? I don't need to be around them Nigerian people though. I just need to be around my man. That's it. That's all. Okay. Thank you for that. She is her. I wish I could ship some. Okay, me too, honey. But we gonna work it out. We're gonna get this figured out ASAP. We gonna get it figured out so I can make my okra soup. I want a crocodile head. That's what I need. I need a crocodile head. I'm gonna make it exactly how you make it, Chibu Chick. I need a crocodile head. Yeah, they probably got it. Mm. Okay, so let's keep going. So, struggles of long distance relationships. That's what we're talking about today. The second struggle I want to talk about is seeing other people with their man. I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling this struggle a little bit when I log on to Facebook. Yep. I've been struggling with seeing other people with their husband, with their partner, and just of course looking happy as heck and doing holidays together, doing vacations. Getting I've seen a lot of people getting married or having a baby shower. It's like them and their partner together, and it looks fun. I'm like, it's not my season to do that. So seeing people on social media, not really when I'm out in public, when I see families, I'll be like, oh, that's cute, or look at the family enjoying an outing. So in the physical and the presence, not on social media, I'm like happy to see families. It gives me hope. I'm like, oh, that could be me one day, walking into a restaurant with my whole family or shopping with my husband or whatever it is. So when I see that in in the flesh in my eye, I'm like, I'm encouraged. But then you see it on social media. I don't know why it hits different from social media. I don't know. What is that about? I think on social media you can make it as pretty as possible. You can make it seem some type of way. Maybe it's the comments. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not posting that type of content. And it's not a jealousy, it's not a hate, it's like a envy type of feel. Like I'm ready for that to be me type of feel. So seeing other couples together, comparing life to Instagram, I don't think I truly do that. I see little things, little tidbits that I can take away from social media couples, but I don't think I would compare my situation. One TikTok couple I do like watching. I think her name is like, I get a notification from them frequently. I feel like I got one just yesterday. But his name is Lucky. He is the Nigerian partner. And I forget the lady name, but she's older than him. I mean, like significantly older than him. So she's older than him. And he's in the military. And he's already over here. I don't know how long. I'm not deep into their story, but I like some of the content that they produce. I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull something up. Oh, look, the first people to pop up. And look, they went to Miami, my city. So Lucky and her. I like them. He's tall. He's a tall Nigerian. He's in the military. Lucky and Tanisha. Yeah, Lucky and Tanisha. So they just posted some content from going on a trip to Miami. Nigerian husband, American wifey. Oh, they got a Facebook too. I didn't know that. Look at the nice house they live in. He brought her a Range Rover truck. So they share a lot. I'm like, low-key envy. That's the truth. So I like watching them though. They do funny stuff too. But I don't compare myself to nobody. I used to hate being compared to somebody growing up. It used to ache me inside. I never said nothing about it. So I definitely don't compare myself to Instagram people. Okay, I'm gonna look that person up, Chibuchi. Let me see if I can pull a TikTok up on my phone. Victor loves summer. Okay. Loves summer. Okay. Let me show y'all. I got it up on TikTok. Victor loves summer. It better not be my Victor. I'm vaping. Maybe I shouldn't do that. It's about to go out. Okay, Victor loves summer. Let's check him out. 40,000 followers. International couple, Nigerian flag, immigration consulting. Oh, they do consulting. E-visa, Nigeria, Ghana, airport assistance, God's plan. Let's look at their story. I don't want to see no eggs. Okay, she came to Nigeria. 9 months of dating. Wow. Thank you. Cute girl. Yeah, that's He got dreadlocks. Wow. Oh, that warms my heart. Look at the rose he brought. Look at the first kiss. Y'all, we saw their first kiss. Yeah, he got her name tattooed on the bicep. Period. I know that's right. She got a camera person. I wonder if she brought a friend with her. That was smart. Bring a friend with you. I love it. She probably brought a friend with her. That's what's up. Did we see this one? Is this the same thing? I guess so. He's okay. Okay, they live together. Where they live at? Hey, that's the jam of the summer. My Nigerian husband swears American music isn't his thing. Somebody explain this. Oh, he's doing the dance. That's what's up. All our Nigerian sisters brothers know who to support in this match. Okay, with South Africa. That's what's up. Okay, thanks for sharing, Chibuchi. Is he in the States now? Oh, they had a nice wedding. Let's check out the wedding. Wow. Oh, she was a pretty bride. I love the flower. Period. I love it. Okay, Victor loves summer. Victor loves you, Kiki. Thanks, honey. Thanks for sharing that. I didn't know about them. I did not know about them. It doesn't look like they're long distance anymore. Okay, they're both in the States. Okay. So they definitely probably met before us. And then also another struggle when it comes to long distance relationships is feeling like everybody is living their life in the right time frame. Everybody living their best life. You still over here living the single life, even though you are married. I think that's pretty hard for us. Even you, Chibuchi, I feel like we both go through those feelings. You're okay. The third point, the third struggle, third hardship of long distance relationship is trust and overthinking. I definitely go through those. Not frequently. Let me tell you when I go through that. I go through like thoughts of mistrust or I start to overthink is when Chibuchi don't answer. And I mean like answer on the first call or the first couple rings because usually he's answering on the first call or the first couple rings. So when he don't do that, and I'm overthinking because I know how Nigeria police operate. They will snatch you up off them streets and try to extort you. And that's where my mind goes to. I'm like, is it happening again? This has happened like 4 times. Two, it was with me. Two, you had by yourself. So maybe even three. The last time it happened to Chibuchi, he got beat up severely. So my mind always goes to, oh my God, has he been kidnapped? Is he with the police? They're begging him for money. Did they take his phone? Last time they took his phone. So when he don't answer, especially at nighttime. But now his routine is not even go out at night. And this is real stuff. I'm not just making it up. And we're not the only victims. Nigeria police are corrupt. And if you know, you know. So that'd be my thought. I'm like, is he being put in a bad predicament right now? So don't even go outside at night if you're in Nigeria. Unless you're in a car. You're in a car or you're with security. So that's when I started to overthink. Trust, I don't have many periods of mistrust. Have I ever thought, oh, he cheating? Is he cheating? Is he somebody else? That comes to mind. Not often, but I gotta be real. That has come to my mind. Who over there in my house with my husband? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was he getting off? I have those thoughts. So that's my thoughts of mistrust, thinking about cheating. Am I cheating? Nope. I ain't have sex since I left my man. I don't even entertain these dudes. I tell myself I am Moneybag Yo's family member because I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like nobody. We keep it gangster, we keep it cordial. How you want to go about it? That's one of my favorite songs, Time Today. I don't like nobody. I don't even be attracted to people. You know how you attracted to people? I may be attracted to their outfit, their hairstyle. The only other man I'm loving is God, and the other one is Benjamin Franklin. I don't think about these men. It's just high risk to cheat. You can do some damage by cheating. So I don't think about cheating. I always pray to God and I trust my man that he's not cheating either. So that's my respect and overthinking struggle right there. I honestly don't think I can ever do long distance. I'm way too clingy for that. I like to be up and see my man. I know that's right. This is like I said, this is my first and last time doing long distance. Because if I'm not mistaken, she is her. You're in St. Kitts, right? With your man. You told us about that, and that's still on the chart. That's still on the chart. Just gotta secure the finances first. And he loves to be up on DE on me too. If he turns over in his sleep, he automatically reaches for me, and I love it. I love it too. Go, girl. I know that's right. Reaching for me. Reach for me, baby. Check up on me. What Mariah Carey said, touch my body, honey. Touch me. Make sure I'm breathing. Love me. Love me harder than I love you. That's the type of love I want. And I believe I have it. I just don't have it every day because we are in a long distance marriage. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications and like this live. Y'all like the live so the live can be shared to other people who are in long distance relationships or anybody that want to come in here and chat. Y'all come chat with me. So make sure you like the live, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new here, we are Chibuchi HHG. I'm HHG. Chibuchi is my husband. Chibuchi means God is God. He's over there in Nigeria. I'm over here in the States. And we're out here sharing, connecting, learning, growing together. That's what we're doing. In today's topic, we are talking about the hard truth about long distance relationships. And we are now married, so we're in a long distance marriage. And there are plenty struggles, Sonny. There are plenty of struggles. There are plenty of struggles. So we're talking about it today. Like and subscribe and share. That's right. Thank you, Chibuchi. Thank you. How does my camera look, y'all? I'm using a GoPro. Something hit me yesterday. I'm like, I need better quality video when I'm on this live. I was like, I got the GoPro. I got the laptop. The laptop image was grainy. I said, I need better. So connect the GoPro to the laptop. And here we are. Y'all, welcome to the channel. I think it looks so much better because one of my least parts is editing. And when I go back and I edit and I look at the footage, I'm like, ugh, it's horrible. But I have to use it. I have to use it. So we found a solution. So y'all make sure y'all like the live just for the image. Subscribe to the channel, support our channel. Okay, T-Mobile. Okay, yeah, so social media, you got loneliness. You have loneliness as a struggle, social media, seeing other people live their best life, comparing yourself to their life. And then you have trust and overthinking, mistrusting your partner, overthinking that something bad has occurred. I hate receiving bad phone calls. Oof. I hate it because it's like you got to receive it in live time. I like to knock on wood. Your view is viewing. Thank you, Chiwachi. Yo. Yeah, don't compare yourself to the social media crowd. Back to that, because I wanted to talk about just who you are. And this is why it's so important to have your own life. Think about the Megan Thee Stallion and the Clay Thomas relationship. And it looked like our girl Megan was in love. He was a nice looking brother. They both have great careers. They're buying each other expensive gifts. They whining and dining. They looking all cute. They golfing together. They golfing. My girl out there golfing with her man. She cooking for her man. She brought him some expensive Rolex. I think somebody brought somebody a vehicle. All that just to end up humiliating each other at the end. So I say all that. I reference Megan Thee Stallion and Clay Thomas relationship because you can be admiring that from the outside and wishing that was you or trying to get on that type of level, not even the expenses, but just the oversharing, the over loving on social media. And it may not even last. You don't even know the foundation that relationship was built on. You don't know nothing about that relationship besides what they show you on social media. So that's why I don't compare my relationship to a social media performed relationship. Shit, our relationship can be seen as social media performed. But we definitely give y'all the real and the struggles and the good moments too. Our lifestyle is nothing flashy. We are regular citizens of this earth trying to survive on 95. And right now we're pushing it to the limit and we coming at y'all more frequently surrounding our relationship. Because this is our reality TV. This is our truth. This is how we living right now. I feel like it's a struggle right now. But then that motivates me because I'm like, one day it's gonna be up. It's gonna be super lit. We gonna be together and we're gonna make the life, build the life that we wanna have for ourselves and our future family. So if you're watching this right now, this is only the beginning. This is still part one. Maybe we like part 1, section 2 or something. I feel like we're okay. It's not the beginning. We done got married, so hold on. We done been through some stuff. This ain't part 1, but we're still in the beginning. We're still in the New Testament, the Old Testament. And let me not even compare it to the Bible because I don't really know my Bible like that. But we still growing. And one thing about life, you are always growing. I believe in being a learner, being a student forever. And that's part of why we're here and we're on this live today to talk about the hard truth, the hearts, the struggles of being in a long distance relationship. Yep. So loneliness, following up social media, trust, and overthinking. Have y'all ever experienced any of those in any long distance relationship? We talked about loneliness, social media. Anybody really compare themselves to social media? Like, honestly, I feel like social media could be a tool to get you inspired, to give you new ideas. But I ain't following nobody up. Now, if they have, and that's what I meant to look. I meant to look at that on the Victor Love Summer page. Could they do some type of consulting? If they have some true business, I may use that information. And it look like they got some good stuff. So I need to check it out. I don't need a visa to Nigeria. I see they doing that. We can have to visit Nigeria. Yes, we'll do. Thank you, Sean. Okay. So they got a visa on arrival business. We need a visa. But where we want to go at next, we don't need a visa. He doesn't need a visa. I don't need a visa. So we need citizenship somewhere. That's what we need. But yeah, back to the Clay and Megan situation. Now they're not together, and good things do come to an end. But it sounded like she was aiming to be wifey, and he like, nah, you're too ghetto. I just saw something yesterday where he said he was over Megan because of her ghetto-ness. She was just too ghetto for him. I don't know if that's true. That's what the vlogs and the people are saying, which is crazy. And Megan said she was playing the wifey role and she wasn't even a wife. That's one thing we do mess up while dating. And I guess you want to show a little bit of skill of being wifey, showing that you do have wifey traits, wifey habits, but not too much because it may not end well. But this is what I concluded when it came to the Megan and Clay relationship is that don't broadcast, especially you being celebrity status, don't broadcast so much on social media. Because when hoes know that you got they man, they go come back and try to get them from you. They go try to rip y'all apart, get in between. People are just envious, jealous. They don't want to see you doing good. So everything can be broadcast. That's my whole point. I'm like, next relationship Megan gets into, she don't need to show it. Just love your man off screen. Enjoy the moment. Don't record. Don't share it. They be hating. That's all I'm gonna say. But somebody gotta do it. Somebody has to do the plotting. Somebody gotta be plotting. Another struggle of being in a long distance relationship is miscommunication. I think we've been running into that lately. Like lately, like last week. I think we back on track, Chibuchi. Almost. Almost. I want to have a schedule where we actually have scheduled calls. And not super strict, but morning, afternoon, evening type of schedule. Just make sure a phone call happens within those time frames. But one thing we do is we make sure we communicate every day, whether it's text, FaceTime, voice note, sharing something on social media to each other. It has to be communication. I need to know that you're alive, Chibuchi. I need to hear from you every day, and vice versa, because I can get in my modes where I'm stuck on what I'm doing. I'm tunnel vision. I ain't really calling or texting nobody. And I'm not even a texter anymore. Mm-mm. It's probably best just to call me and get it out the way. Because I'm always doing something. And if I'm not doing something, I'm trying to get a peace of mind. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a nap. I'm watching From, because that's my show. So miscommunication. Also with texting, tone or misunderstandings can occur while you're texting each other. Misunderstandings when it comes to the way you use words, just having that cultural difference, assumptions. We on two different, what is it called? Two different time zones. We're 5 hours apart. So right now it's 1:28, 1:30 here on my side. So that means that it's 6:30 where Chipuchi is. Hmm. So you gotta consider all of that when you're in a long distance relationship. The time zone, the tone of your message, the different lifestyles you all are living. So I try to keep that in mind. And honestly, just staying patient. You got to stay patient when you're communicating from a distance. You got to stay patient. And in any relationship, I remember hanging up on somebody. And for one, it is rude, right? But they took that to heart. When I hung up, they took it to heart. Like, I'm so disrespectful. The N word and F word, that part. Okay, what? Not saying those words? Who says those words though? That's crazy of them. The N word and the F word. Okay, you. And I try to mind my manners. See, I grew up with a cussing mama. She cussed. And she grew up with a cussing mama. But I'm trying to undo that habit. I definitely like my curse words. I don't go overboard as much as I used to. Yeah, I don't think I curse that much anymore. Yep, the way you talk, that is so true. Me and Chi communicate so much, or he be doing his research, whatever he be doing, child. But he pays attention. I love that about him. He pays attention. He picks up fast. Great learner. I told him that you sound so American now. You sound so American. I wanted him to say this word or this phrase, but I wanted his brother to say it instead because his brother definitely has a Nigerian accent. I was like, Chi, I don't want you to say it because your accent, you sound American. You sound American. So he really has picked up on the dialect, the slang. I'm like, I'm dating an American sounding man. He's not Nigerian anymore, but he's definitely Nigerian. So miscommunication when it comes to long distance relationships. I think to solve that, you have to be understanding and patient. You got to be those two things. What's the biggest misunderstanding you ever had with your partner? You know who says those words, Kiki. Okay, biggest misunderstanding with my partner. Okay, I don't. Okay, this maybe not the biggest, but I'm the word capping. Capping, capping. For us, Black America, we say capping when somebody is lying. So you're telling a lie, you capping. That's where you see the blue emoji hat. We use that. You capping. Cap. That's cap. In Nigerian slang, capping means you talk a lot. So I think one time I was telling Chibuchi he capping, or I don't know, I was saying something about capping, and he understood it as he's talking too much. And when I meant you're lying. So that was a misunderstanding when it came to communication. And of course, I'm texting that. I think it was during a text conversation. We was misunderstanding each other. But now I'm like, you capping. You telling the story. And he's thinking, oh, I'm talking too much. For real, I can't even sound like a Nigerian anymore. My accent be so fluent and clear like the black people. That part. Welcome, my brother. Welcome. Yeah, man, you be paying attention. Different cultures, different expectations. Okay. I want to hear from y'all. What's the difference? Okay, I'm American, he's Nigerian. So say you dating somebody and they're like different from your culture. I'm Black American, right? So we got our black ways. He has his Nigerian ways. I think we blend very well because, like Chibuchi said, his accent is so fluent. He sounds like a Black American. I think when you come to the States, Chibuchi, you're gonna be able to merge very well. You're going to adapt very well. Um, I adapt okay when I go to Nigeria, but it be so hot. I can't adapt to the heat, and I live in hot places. The heat, the flies. I can't adapt to those things. And I remember we were at the restaurant. It was like an outside restaurant, and I'm like fanning the flies, like go. I don't want no flies around me. I associate flies with nastiness. And the man that worked, or maybe he worked there, but you remember this, this is the day that they left me on the side of the road. The man at the restaurant, he was like, don't worry about the flies. I'm like, sir, what? Nigga, what? Like J. Cole said, nigga, what? I'm on brag right now. I'm confused. Did you really just say that? Don't worry about the flies. No, the flies need to get away from me. And it's because you're eating outside and you have food. I don't care where you at. Flies flop the food. When I'm hanging out with my family on Sundays, we in the backyard grilling, eating, got your cups around you. Flies are coming. They're zapping by. Flies. got a great sense of smell. Ooh, the sound of the neighbor's generator. I'm trying to tell you, the sound of them generators, the electricity. Yeah, that's something I'm not really used to. But I adapted to it. I I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna get through it. The, the roads being so bumpy and dirt roads. We have those roads here in the countryside. People live on dirt roads here in the States, here in South Carolina. So I know it exists, but I don't live on that. The road I'm looking at right now outside is a paved road. I like paved roads when I ride my motorcycle. So I'm not used to the bumpy dirt roads. Your sneakers go be dusty by the time you get back home. So yeah, the differences between our cultures, our countries, I think we all right with that. That doesn't cause any friction in our long distance marriage. It is what it is. When I go to Nigeria, I'm not expecting the States. When he comes to America, he go, no, he not in Nigeria. So I think all is well when it comes to our different cultures. It blends well. I see a lot of our African ways in myself. Our ancestors definitely came from West Africa. When Nigerians open up a bottle of liquor, they pouring out to the dead, just how we do. Pour a little bit out for the dead. We like to get dressed up and have a good time. We go to church on Sundays. People in Nigeria, they was walking to church in their Sunday best down the dirt road, getting to the church. So faith is a big part of both of our cultures. So I think we do just fine when it comes to being from different cultures. Really too. Mm. Mm. Okay, so some of the different expectations, I feel like we haven't been able to narrow them down. So think about gender, think about who cleans, who cooks, the finances. We don't live together yet, technically, so we haven't been able to dissect the different roles in our relationship. But when I was there for 4 months, I feel like we both contribute equally. Okay. Let me show y'all my eBay, a little quick intermission. Let me show y'all something. Excuse me. So I got an eBay where I'm reselling some clothing items. A lot of the items are women items. We do have some men clothing coming really soon. I've been thinking about going live when I take all my pictures of my clothing items. Would y'all like to see that? Would y'all like to see me take pictures of the clothes that I sell on my website? Let me know in the comment section. Let's move back there. Okay, this is my site on eBay, KJ Garage Closet. So I'm KJ Kira Johnson Garage Closet. I love 3-word names, as you can see. So let's look at some of the fits I got up here. All right, this one right here, it doesn't have a brand to it. It's a mystical, essential, dragon shape, snake print, 2-piece, size medium, shirt and pants, suits. Like an outfit. It's an outfit, not a suit. It's the front. It's the back, size medium. It's the top from the front. Look at the sleeves, so pretty. I love that green. It's like in between forest and olive green. This is also the shirt. Look at the button. That's my favorite part about this outfit, this top, the button. So it has like a open flap. You button, you close that flap back, everything all smooth, looking like this. This is the collar. It has a collar on it. Make sure y'all seeing what I'm seeing. Can y'all see that? Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just talking through all this and it's not showing you all. This is the actual page. Okay, now y'all can see it. I'm going through like the pictures. There we go. All right, let me start over from the top really, really quick. So this is the front of the outfit right here. This is the back. Has a dragon on the back of the shirt, size medium. This is the top, the whole front. A good close-up of the sleeve. This is new and no tags. It's new, no tags, and it doesn't have a brand. But it's a really cool artsy piece. The top. Okay, this is what I was talking about, the button. So it's a button-up shirt, and then you have a flap that closes over. You close that flap over right here. Button up your shirt, close the flap, and it's all smooth like this right here. This is the collar. It has the evil eye on it as well, the back. I took a lot of pictures of this. And here's the pants right here. If I could fit it, I would definitely rock this. Got the measurements. The rise, period. So that's that outfit. Let's get this dress. I'm coming. Share screen. Let's look at this right here. A cute, another no-brain dress, but I love the colors in here. Has a lot of watercolors. A very long dress, size small. It's got some more dresses right here. I don't like how I got to keep switching. Got some nice tops from Crown and Ivy, new with tags. Some nice 7th Avenue and NYC shirts. Gabrielle Union even has clothes. I didn't know she had clothes, but I got a top from her that ties up in the front. It actually buttons up, ties up, and the sleeves roll up as well. So something from Gabrielle Union, 7th Ave in New York. I love this top right here from 7th Ave. This gray one right here for $27.99. Show y'all that one. Yes. What's funny? This one is really, really cute. I love how the cuffs tie up on the end. This is new with tags, NYC. Look at the neck. The neck buttons up in the back. The sleeves. The sleeves are so cute. I love the little sparkle in it. That's the neck right here with the buttons. And you get an extra button to go with it. The links. So we working, y'all. We are working. I have had 2 sales so far. So I did eBay about 10 years ago and I was selling baby clothes. Yeah, I was doing eBay about 10 years ago, selling baby clothes. I sold through that. And then a couple weeks ago, something came to me. Forget where it came from. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back on eBay and do my thug thizzle up there. I did very well. Our rating is 100%. With the baby clothes, I got them from my little sister. Or from my mom. They were my sister's baby clothes. So I sold through those. This time I am having to get these clothes. So I got to source these clothes myself and put them up here for sale. So I'm doing the getting the clothes this go around. God is so good because this past Saturday, I passed by a church and I thought they were having a yard sale. But when I pulled up, it was actually a free clothes giveaway. And I got so much stuff for the free ski. Stuff with new tags, just nice quality items. So that helped boost up my store. I have so many other pieces. Let me show you about 2 more pieces. 3 more. Show you a few more pieces and we'll keep it going. So shout out to St. Paul AME Church for that blessing y'all gave your girl. It was definitely appreciated. Definitely appreciated. Let me show y'all these pieces and then we can keep it going. Y'all doing all right? Happy hump day. It's hump day. What it do? Y'all had lunch. It's 1:48. I ate some leftovers before I came on live. Happy hump day. We halfway through the week, y'all. Want to do it. Want to do it. It's been really, really good. It's been a good week. Uh-oh. Okay, here it goes. This top right here, this is nice. A size small. Look at the embroidery on it, the sheerness of it. Adiva, that's the name of the brand. This is the top. It's like a sheer see-through. Show y'all this one. Dang it, I didn't even show y'all. That's the one I was just talking about. A sheer, yep, a sheer see-through embroidery match top. It takes a lot to take these pictures. Thank God for strength. And one more, y'all. I know y'all like HHG. Nice items you have. Okay, this jumpsuit. I think this jumpsuit is really, really cute. It's by Halara. It has pockets. See the pockets on it? It's new with tags. It's very long, tall. What's the tag? It's a side profile. It's like overalls. You can adjust the buttons on the strap right here. Adjust those. Make it tighter, make it looser. It's like a workout brand. Yeah, new and no tags. So y'all shop with your girl. Shop, 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 shop. It's Kira Garage Closet. Kira Garage Closet on eBay. Let me pull it up one more time. Share screen. I'm going to come live way more often so I can get used to this. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Kira Garage Closet on eBay. Y'all check out some of the items. Maybe buy a gift for somebody if you don't find something for yourself. But we got some really nice items on sale on eBay at Kira. Ooh, not Kira. KJ. Kira Johnson. KJ Garage Closet on eBay. Right there. I'm on Depop too, but I'm still uploading up there. Another struggle when it comes to long distance relationships. Missing important life moments. Woo, Lord, we went through that last summer. I'm not going to get deep into it because I just don't want to get deep into it. I really don't want to get deep into it, but we had an important life moment last summer, and it was so hard dealing with it by myself. But God has brought us through it. God is so good. I think faith is so important in these long distance relationships. Trust, actually getting to know each other. That's one thing I do appreciate about a long distance relationship is that you have nothing but time to get to know who you're dealing with, to research them, to learn them, to have all these type of conversations about anything up under the sun. To be able to be free to explore, to make mistakes, to build up that tension, that lust. Because if you with somebody every day for long hours every day, eventually they gonna get on your nerves. But right now that's not the case. We got time to be apart, to miss each other, to know what we want, to brainstorm, to create. And that's where we're at right now. In the space to create, in the space to prepare, in the space to keep learning each other. And when we get together, I feel like those things should continue. They should continue at all times. But they don't have to be like priority. They don't have to be main course. They are just things you continue to do in a relationship. Because at that point, the relationship will no longer be long distance. It'll be living together, creating life together. So no more missed birthdays. And that's one thing I'm doing when it comes to finances and being productive and being disciplined. I am applying affirmations. In 2027, I will be living full time with my husband. Simple as that. I will make $200 today. I made $200 today. Speaking it as a present or speaking it as it has already happened. Just bringing it to life. So, using affirmations to affirm what I want. That's a big part of my way of coping with a long distance relationship. Affirmations. I see it, I want it, I'm getting it. And with that mindset, you can do anything you believe. I see it, I want it, I'm getting it. All the way. Another point, another struggle of long distance relationship is finances. I can relate to this. Chibuchi can relate to this. Let's be honest. It's expensive to be in a long distance relationship. Flights, hotels, food, security, taking time away from work is costing you. Just travel. Travel overall could be stressful, can be costly. Yeah, man. But if there's a will, there's a way, there's a budget, then you can pay. Let's get it. It's still possible. Now, finances is a struggle in day to day life. You got to think about this bill coming out, that bill, unexpected maintenance. But when it comes to long distance, you got to worry about regular financial issues on top of being in this long distance relationship type of issues. There we go. Like the life. So it's like an extra bill on top of life. Yeah, we'll get back. We'll dive deep into that one later. I like to overcome things before I speak on them. Mhm. Let me share with y'all what I wanted to share. Just some inspiration when it comes to long distance relationships. So I woke up today and I was like, you know what? For this long distance relationship, this long distance marriage, this topic I'm talking about today, I need inspiration. I need inspiration in this long distance marriage. So I was like, I love forums on Reddit. They're starting to grow on me even more. And I found one. I found a discussion group in Reddit. So let's take a look at that. All right. So this is Reddit long distance for couples who can't be in the same room. Oh, that's cute. Celebrating 9 months. I thought they were really cute. I kind of glanced at this already. I don't know where they live at, but they separate. Marriage picture. I love the skyline. They look cute. Newlyweds, married. Flew 33 hours across the world to meet my boyfriend after 415 days. We didn't take that long to meet each other. We did. We met in June on the Kendra G show. Shout out to Kendra G, Singles Live. We met in June. We were meeting up July, August. Oh my gosh, 2 months. 2 months later. We did not play, honey. We met up 2 months later after meeting each other. But see, for me, let me pull me up when I say this. For me, I don't waste time. I'm not about to waste time. And that's where I was at when I met Chibuchi. I'm not about to waste time. You're not about to waste my time. Let me see if I like you. Just give me an opportunity to travel. We had a good time. We still enjoyed each other. We still like each other. We can keep it moving. I'm not about to waste time in no relationship. Don't you waste time. I'm talking to you. Do not waste time in any relationship that does not benefit you, that you're not growing in, that you don't see yourself in for long term. Don't let that person waste your time. And what I really want to say, ladies, don't let that waste your time. Do not waste your time forever in a relationship. Okay, back to Reddit. Wow, so I'm assuming, yeah, my boyfriend. He been your boyfriend for 415 days. Wow, I know that meetup was exciting. Advice needed. What's the longest amount of time that someone's been in a long distance relationship? I am in a LDR with a girl from Bulgaria, and I'm in America. I've been wanting to see her, but I haven't been able to afford the trip. We talk a lot and have had video calls and lots of texting, but we haven't met in person yet. I guess what I'm asking is, how does one deal with the stress of not seeing your love other than online? Wow. Okay, they just dropped that 24 minutes ago. Well, he need to chime into this live right now. Real talk. Okay. Due to a lot of different factors, I haven't seen my partner for over 2 years. He and I originally planned to meet at the 2 year mark. However, my father passed and he hasn't meant to accompany me to the flight. I'm now 2 months from heading out and very excited. All this to say it's different for everyone. However, I would say make plans for it, talk about it, have date nights, voice calls in the meantime. It helps. TLDR. I have been with my partner for 2 years and we finally meet in 2 months. It's different for everyone. Just keep in touch with your partner and plan. Good luck. Okay. Thank you. We haven't had any we haven't had many video calls yet. More texting. Oh wow. See out Chibu Chi tried to video call me the first day. I was like, whoa, hold up. How do I get this? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Chibu Chi was trying to video call me on day one. I was like, whoa, daddy, slow down. I'm not quite sure what's on the other end of this phone call, so not quite yet, Papa. Not quite yet. But eventually, like the next couple of days, we were on video call. This person is saying that they haven't had many video chats, just texting. I think part of that is due to the fact that she doesn't know a lot of English, and I don't know a lot of Russian. We kind of haven't really talked much about the future yet, but we have been actively communicating with each other for a period of 8 months. Okay. I'm going to chime in. Oh, I'm not signed in. Okay. So I'll chime in later. Ugh. Okay, I'm in now. Okay, I'll join the conversation. What should I say, guys? You both should tap into making video calls more often. If there is a language barrier, this is the best time to teach each other your languages. Make it fun, bond, and grow together. I discuss this exact concern Chibuchi HHD YouTube channel. Period. Check us out. Check it out. Hi there. You both should tap into making video calls more often. If there's a language barrier, this is the best time to teach each other your languages. Make it fun, bond and grow together. Bond, grow, and learn together. I discuss this exact concern on Chibuchi HHG YouTube channel. Check it out. Okay, period. I'm contributing to the conversation. I love it. All right, let's keep looking at this Reddit space. Oh, close the gap. Got married. Nigeria, USA. Let's look at this one. This was 2 days ago. Oh, wow. A Nigerian man with a white lady. Wow. Okay, her family is there supporting. That is cutesy. Close the gap. Got married. Nigeria, USA. I love it. Congrats. Y'all look gorgeous. My BF is Nigerian too. Congrats. Wow, congrats. What a nice couple. No, I thought 90 Day Fiance too, except this is copy. Crazy. Okay, apparently there's this popular Nigerian guy on 90 Day Fiance. I don't watch that show, but I've heard about it. Maybe this is what this meme, this GIF is about. Beautiful couple. Best wishes. Congrats. Wish you all the best. Huge congrats. Congratulations. I love it. I want to chime in too. We are in, I gotta tag the Chibuchi HHG. I gotta change my username. Let's see what else is on long distance. This is a Reddit group on Reddit. Okay, I'm gonna read this one and then I'm gonna start doing the second visit. You go, girl. Let's look at the pictures. Nice. Ooh. Oh, how cutesy. Reddit gave me my handsome boyfriend. Okay. Okay. She found her man through Reddit. I love it. Oh wow. I am moving for my oh wow. I gotta stop saying that. I am moving for my long distance relationship boyfriend. This is a gay relationship, male and male. Let me see what he's moving at though. I'm nosy. Looking for some advice here. My boyfriend, 24, and I, 27, have been dating officially for 1 year. We talked for about 5 months prior to us making it official. We made it official the first time we saw each other in person. Unfortunately, we live about 2,000 miles away, both in the US. So they're both in the US, just 24 hours away. We also see each other about once a month. I can work remote more often, so it's easier for me to go there for a week, 2 weeks at a time. We've been doing this for 12 months. We have talked about moving in with each other for about 3 months now, and he made it known early on that he could never leave his state because of his job. Okay. I get the gist. They're both in the States. I would love if Chibuchi was in the state. I would pack up right now and go be with him if he was in the States. Yeah, do it if you love that person. It work out. It work out. Hopefully it works out, and we'll leave it at that. Making a gift for my baby Meow. Okay. Drawing for your boo thing. I like it. Small thing my boyfriend did for me. Okay. This is a Germany USA relationship. Okay, this is short. I'll read this one. We're LDR, US to Germany, and he always calls me when I'm on my way home from work in the late afternoon. I had a concert I attended last night, so I didn't get home until late to very late, and I didn't go to sleep long. Knowing all of this, I got in bed to talk to my boyfriend for a bit before we could go to sleep. However, he's so sweet. He saw how tired I was and offered to read to me. Oh, I requested something in German, and he grabbed a philosophy book and began reading to me. I apparently fell asleep listening to him. I do that all the time with Chibuchi when he prays. When I woke up for my night calls with work, I called him to say, Nini, I saw he'd been active for about 20 minutes before I called. When I thanked him for doing that, he replied, I'm your boyfriend. It's the least I can do. That's sweet. Gosh, I love this man. You go, girl. She love her man. He reads to her. That's a nice one. Finally met after 6 years of LDR. 6 years? Wow. So I'm just going through this, and like I said, I needed some inspiration. So I found this Reddit group, Long Distance on the Reddit. And I'm just quickly going through it right now, and I'm realizing people don't see each other that are in LDRs. It's been 1 year for us. I think 1 year has been the longest we've been apart. But people talking about 6 years, people talking about 415 days. That's a long time not to have met your partner at all or seen your partner. These are people who haven't met their partner at all. Wow. They can get through all that time. Well, I'm just really grateful for the short amount of times that go in between for us. Wow. Okay, let's check out a little bit more. Okay, somebody broke up. I want to read that. We need inspiration, not sad stories. Vent about airline costs. Okay. Usual time for first meet. Okay, somebody looking for some advice. So let's read that one. Woo-wee! It's a lot of reading. Let me see. Let me see what I can do. Okay, I'm listening to it. I don't think you all can hear it. So let me read it. Let me turn off this fan. Hold on. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. Okay. Okay. All right, let's read this. All right. So it says, just looking for some advice. I would like to keep this short. Not sure if I can though. I'm 39 and my girlfriend is 34. I'm American. She lives in Europe. We have been together for a little over 3 years, engaged for two. I'm just going to lay it out. The last couple of weeks, even though we have had on and off issues. Last week was awesome, playful, fun, flirty. We generally only text staying in the morning, and if she can, or on her way to work, 6 hour difference, she will call me. We call on my lunch break and after work while she falls asleep. And now and then we will text while we are working, mostly just check ins. Now, last Sunday, she was kind of moody, but we managed to video call for a few hours. But Sunday night, as soon as she got into bed, she wanted to hang up. No big deal. We said our good nights, and that was that. Monday hits, and I sent her good morning. We text on and off with no issue while she was at work. I was getting ready. Now, remember, we usually call on my lunch break. I call and no answer. Give it 30 minutes and try it again. She gets off work on Mondays, and when I get my lunch break, she answered this time, clearly annoyed. She volunteered to work a night shift at her other job, but we talked until she got to work. That evening, I worked on the Mustang, sent her a picture. She told me to go to bed. I'm still sick. I responded, no. I responded, no answer. Normal. Couple hours went by, nearly midnight her time, so I sent her a good night message and got one back shortly after. Tuesday, I sent a good morning and she responded. Then I asked how she was. She never even read the message. Now she was active on social media all morning, but I still never heard anything. 9 hours later, I sent a message telling her that if she needs to vent to someone, I am here for her and that I love her. She called me 2 hours after that on her way to a night shift again. Normal phone conversation. I sent her a voice note when I got home, letting her know I was going to bed early. I loved her and hoped she was having a great night. She never listened to it, but sent a good night. I love you message an hour later. Now this morning I messaged her good morning. A couple hours later she read it, no response. Despite being active online, about 4 hours after, she sent a plain good morning message. I responded with a video note asking how she is. She opened the message but never listened. Now I know we get on socials and passively stroll, and we all need some time to ourselves. I was on Facebook and didn't respond to her message within 4 minutes and got a talking to your new girlfriend on Facebook message. She fatty. She told me that her ex used to ignore her and it created trauma for her. So I have always tried to make sure that I responded if I am going to be busy. I give her updates. For 2.5 years, this woman would constantly message, and I would have to tell her to put her phone down while visiting her family or in meetings. But now I seem to get ignored up to 48 hours, and that is without any kind of argument or disagreement beforehand. Seems like it's just out of the blue. Any ideas on how to address this with her? No, I am set to fly over there next month for 3 weeks. Edit. Wednesday, she is off work, and 99% of her time, she calls me on the way to pick up the kids. Generally, they get lunch, do some shopping, head to the store, and then back home. Boom. She busy. I get she's busy. Like you said in the last little sentence, pick up the kids with the S, do lunch, do shopping with them. She's already working her second job, picking up an extra night shift. I think she busy, she tired. I was just like that the last few weeks. And it was not intentional not to respond. I think she sounds like she's busy. Let's read what some of the comments are suggesting. Just be direct. Our communication seems to be a bit out of sync for the last couple of days. Is everything all right, or has work just been busy? I like that. Straight direct. Suggest sending that through a message or just during our next phone call? Question mark. She seems to be withdrawn when I bring up stuff that bothers me. So I kind of been keeping everything in until I get there. Just bring it up next time you talk to her. I wouldn't dwell on this too hard. Okay. Thank you. I will be sure to do that and see how it goes. If she don't answer, call. Would it perhaps be better to send voice note of that issue instead of a text? It would be better, yes. I try to avoid anything heavy in text as tone is very important. Right. We just talked about tone when we was talking about miscommunication. Tone is crucial in text because you even if you're saying it the nicest way, somebody can interpret it to be condescending. So tone. Yeah, he need to say that in a voice note or next time he talked to her. I think they gave decent advice. Whew, he gave the whole breakdown. And that, my friend, is long distance forum on Reddit. If you want to join, that's on Reddit. It gets difficult sometimes being in a long distance relationship. She has kids already. I wonder if she had kids before she met him. Yeah, she had to. They've been together for 2.5 years. He said kids with the S. He didn't say our, he said kids. He's going over there in a couple weeks. I think that should pass. I hope it passes for you. Sound like she's working hard though. Working hard like that and you got kids to manage, that's some hard work. So just be patient, buddy. Hmm. You're gonna have to be patient with her. Let me see something. Where y'all at? It's just me and me. I may have to do timestamps in this video. Yeah, he gonna have to be patient. I don't think it was nothing else I really wanted to dig into on this Reddit. And this just confirms for me that I'm not alone. I'm not going through this alone. I had a best friend. She lost her brother in an accident. Now she decided to block everyone close to her, including me. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for her loss, too. How many days, weeks, month left until you meet your partner? I have exactly 3 weeks left until I fly to meet him for the first time. Oh, how sweet. They say good luck for your first meet. 23 days for our second meet. 3 weeks this time in her country, of which 2 weeks will both just be working. I'm remote. I work remote. She's still going to the office, but living together in an Airbnb. Then the last week we have a short, relaxed trip plan. Our first week was just 1 week that we probably should have done differently. It was a somewhat adventurous trip in a third country that wasn't ideal for people just meeting to know each other's habits. I hope this second meet will work better for us. Oh wow, this person say a few years until they meet their partner. It's coming, boo. Currently still unknown. Hoping for August. I'ma like that because that's us right here. Still 3 weeks until I fly over to spend 2 weeks with my partner. We see each other every 2 months, but it still feels like forever. Every 2 months is real good. 3 days for our first meet. Wow. 185 days. 35 days till we see each other. We try to do every 10 weeks. It's difficult. Yep. You shouldn't have to jump through hoops to pay overseas invoices. Remit okay, that's a Remitly advertisement. By Remitly. 6 months, 90 days until I see her again. 67 days meeting the first time after talking for almost a month. Okay, that's what's up. Excited for you. Less than a month until we officially close the distance. 4 more months until he spends 2 entire months with me. Wow. That's a big stay for I don't maybe that's not the first time. 46 days for our first meeting. Currently unsure, but hoping for July, August. Fly out for my sixth trip to the Netherlands in 29 days. Wish you all the best on your first meet. Technically 16 days, but I'm nervous. But I'm a nervous wreck waiting to see if it actually happens. 16 days? What you mean if it actually happens? You got this. Chin up, chest out. I'm about to tell them that. Yeah, man. What do you mean if it happen? If you going in 16 days, honey, you better be ready. What do you mean if it happen? 16 days? What do you mean if it actually happens? You you got this chin up chest out. Have fun too. All right, maybe 200 days more, but I'm not sure because of visa. We are Nepali citizens and she is UK. It has already been 263 days and it feels so heavy. Oh, I'm sorry. 25 days. That gives me hope. People are meeting up, child. Go meet up with your man, meet up with your partner, meet up with your wife, your husband. Go do it right now. Enjoy. Just enjoy. It's going to be great. And if it's not great, at least you got a great experience out of it. You dig? Go meet your partner, have fun, be safe, enjoy life. This may work, okay? It didn't work out with the last person that's in your actual city, but this one may work. So go meet up with your partner, have fun, be brave. You got this. Chin up, chest out, have fun. I can't wait until we meet up again. This is HHG, one half of Chibuchi HHG. Thank you for tuning in today. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications too. We talk about long distance relationships, travel, Nigerian, American culture, marriage life, because we are now married for 1 year now. So be great. Have fun. It's life. It's life. It's our one time to do something. Get it done. Get it done. It doesn't have to be 100% correct. Just get it done. Have fun. Have fun. That would be my biggest suggestion for anybody in a long distance relationship. Have fun, explore it, do it, do it. Even though you don't have everything 100% figured out, do it your way. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna be out of here. I'll be back live. Maybe I'll come back later. Definitely, I'll be back tomorrow. So thank y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and turn on all your notifications.